Sniper charts on demand. Today we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin, a couple other stocks and cryptos, Twitter, Dogecoin, ETH, a couple random ones. As you can see right now, a pretty historical event. The market is pumping. As you can see, Bitcoin is around 20,300. And something important we wanted to note to bring up to all Trade Sniper owners. Right now, the monthly Trade Sniper indicator has flipped green. So as you can see, it still hasn't pumped on the monthly chart yet, but right now it is pumping. If we take a look at past times instances where the indicator flipped green, we'll notice right back here on April 1st of 2020, followed by a massive pump. And then the only really other time was back here in 2019, and that was followed by another pump. So we wanted to definitely bring this up to for everyone to check on your Trade Sniper, make sure that you're in sync with what's going on with the market, because as you can see, the $20,000 level has just been ripped through here, and it is just pumping like crazy. I mean, yeah, it's only 3, 4, 5%, but it pumped yesterday as well. If we go ahead and break down on the weekly chart, we'll see that it flipped green right back here. The hyper green was really an important landmark as well. And as you can see, it flipped blue here and it kind of dropped. But once we flip to the daily, we'll get a little better of a scope here. So you'll see here the indicator flipped from red to green right back here on September 22nd. And the market's basically been pretty much supported since then. And it's just been pumping. Once it flipped hyper green right here, the market pumped the day after, which was great. Kind of gave you some time to get in to the market, and now it's just been pumping. The last form of resistance back here on September was, let's see, right around 22,000. So we'll be monitoring that closely. For anybody who's watching this who wants to get access to this indicator above, as you can see, like we pointed out before, the monthly has flipped green. So we're going to be monitoring this very closely because, like I said, the last time it flipped green was called the bottom. So we're going to be definitely monitoring this closely. If you wanted to get access to this indicator, right now the access is available through patreon.com/tradesniper, and you'll basically just join here month to month. You can cancel at any time, and you'll just get monthly access to this indicator. So again, you can just go to patreon.com/tradesniper for access, and we'll definitely take care of you. DM you with any questions. So right now, we're going to come back to Bitcoin in a minute, but right now we're going to take a look at another. We're going to take a look at a stock actually that's pumping, which is Twitter. Now, Elon Musk announced that he's purchasing Twitter, and as you can see, it's up 22% for the day. Pretty epic pump here. Now, if we could have found some signs. So as you can see back here, it was in a descending triangle-looking structure. Here was the bull trap, and then it pumped, and then it got rejected right here, and then it dumped. So as you can see, once a trade sniper flipped red here, it was solid for a while. It was just falling and falling and falling. It flipped red here again, falling and falling. Finally, it flipped hyper green on the weekly right here, and this got you in right around here, this area. So this would have been a nice trade here. And as you can see, it pumped. Then it flipped blue here. The blue signals the end of the rally or a cooling off period. That usually is when you want to get out. See that? Notice it went blue right here, and it dropped. It went blue right here and dropped as well. So here it went blue, but then it flipped hyper green, and now it is just pumping. Obviously the Elon Musk news is definitely helping the scenario, but it's been hyper green since September 6th. I mean, you could have gotten in even the end of September. It's been hyper green, so this would have played out, especially once it starts bending and trending upwards. When you see the indicator flipping hyper green and then trending upwards like this, see there's a pump here and a pump here. It's definitely a good sign that it's going to pump. We're going to take a quick look at a couple other ones. We have Dogecoin here on the weekly. You can see here Doge has been pumping as well with the Elon Musk news, up 8% for the day. And you can see this basically flip hyper green back here, let's see, September 19th. So it's been green. And as you can see, this is a pretty decent sized pump here on the weekly. It's still early to tell. When we flip to the monthly on the Trade Sniper, let's see, let's go to like a lower time frame here. Yeah, if you flip here to the 2 week, you'll see that the 2 week flip hyper green and back in August. So it's probably going to pump. Like I said, as the weekly chart. Flip over to the daily, see if we can get any more information here. And yeah, I mean, you can see right here, it flipped blue, like it was selling off, and then it flipped green October 3rd, which was yesterday. So this would have got you in before this little pump, which is great. Let's flip over to ETH here. A lot of people asking about the Ethereum chart. This is we just noted here on the, let's just flip to the weekly. See, this flipped from green, and then it flipped right to red here, signaling the selling pressure right here back in April. And it was just red the whole entire time. You would have just been out of this whole market right here. And then it flipped green right here. So this is your sign to basically get back in. And this pretty much called it perfect. I mean, you don't get much better than that. I mean, look at this. There's the red to green, literal on this actual candle right here, around 1100. And look at this. You would have gotten right back in, and then you would have gotten this pump all the way up to about 2K when it ripped up, and then it flipped blue here, and it's been selling off. But as you go down to lower time frames, look at the daily. See, the daily was red. It's been selling off all the way until September 22nd, and then it would have got you in red at this can around 1288, and then it flipped hyper green right here. It pumped a little bit, and now it's just pumping. So pretty interesting to see what's going to happen with ETH. It's up 3% for the day. The whole market is pretty much pumping, but to decipher if this is a trap or not, we really have to go with Big Daddy Bitcoin, because that's kind of who's leading the way. So again, something significant right now. All Trade Sniper owners, check your monthly Trade Sniper indicator. Right now, the monthly is green, so we're going to be monitoring this very closely. I just wanted to update everyone with a quick update. Another thing that we noticed a while back is this ray. If you put a ray from this bottom to right here, this general area, it's pretty close to the bottom. Right around this general area here. So it's if this isn't the bottom, then it's probably gonna be a catastrophic drop. But right now we are not calling the bottom 100%, but this looks pretty good as far as if you're dollar cost averaging, to maybe make an entrance here. And if this does, I mean, if this does pump, this could shoot up. I mean, if it continues to pump like it was right back here at this price level, I mean, we could just do this real quick, and then we're gonna sign off for the day. It could potentially look something like this. If this is the actual bottom, we could see a massive pump, which would make sense. This looks good. I'll just flip this to green real quick. And if this does pump here, this could rip all the way up to 70K. We would expect it to rip up to maybe 60K, get rejected, dump back down, and then just rip. So, like I said, just be careful. This could be a trap, but we definitely wanted to pay attention to this because this is something significant. Again, it hasn't flipped green since April of 2020. So that is something to note. And again, if you're watching, if you want to get access to Trade Sniper and you don't have access yet, head over to patreon.com/TradeSniper to get access, and just go month to month, which is extremely valuable, especially when it's making calls like this. So, all right, well, definitely take care and tune in. We should have updates more frequently on our Patreon and YouTube.